check this out. So I decided that I wanted to up my lighting game for my videos. I think that lighting and audio are actually more important than the camera you use, if I'm being honest, because you can use a shitty camera with a good light and make the quality look better, but if you have a good camera and shitty light, it doesn't matter. So originally, and I'll show you whenever I get the new light set up, I use these Neewer lights. It's spelled N-E-E-W-E-R, not like newer as in like they're brand new or whatever. And they've done their purpose, you know, it lights me up pretty well. And then I keep this lamp in the background to add a little bit more heat to the videos. These are, looks like they're tripods, which is actually pretty crazy. Looking forward to using those. But I decided that it was time to get better lighting. I do live streaming now, and I wanted to have more variety in the lights that I use. So I got this from a company called Ubesize. I know how to words, I promise. And they're essentially the kind that I use, and they have different colors that you can use. And, well, let me show you. So here I have these balls, funny, for the tripods. And what's cool is that this is like external, whereas with my newer lights, they're all one piece. Like the tripod is attached to the lighting, so you have less flexibility where you're putting them. So within the box itself, I have these different colors here, which are actually very helpful if you're trying to add different flavors and effects to your background. And then of course, we have the actual heads themselves. And these are all USB powered, which is really important because I don't have to worry about them dying on me randomly. I keep them plugged into either USBs in the wall, or I can plug them into my computer, whichever one suits me best. So I'm gonna do this really cool transition where I snap my fingers. We're gonna have the new lights on me, I can show you the old lights, but first I'm going to show you this all assembled. So let's show the assembled first. So this is what one looks like whenever it's assembled. You have the ball head here, which I think that I can loosen by doing this. So I can adjust different angles for the lighting, which is very, very helpful whenever I'm trying to get different perspectives in my videos. If you turn these knobs on the side, you're able to extend it quite substantially. This is going to be sitting on the ground, and it's already going above. It basically sits like a tripod. So if I ever decide to set up my girlfriend's space, for example, if I ever decide to go to her apartment and set up a video, I don't have to worry about not having optimal lighting. I can just bring these with me and set them up, and they'll do perfectly fine, which is incredibly, incredibly exciting. But what's cool is that they break down to a pretty small form factor, very similar to the size of my current lighting, which means if I need to set them up on a desk, which I probably will for at least one of them, I'd have the option to do so, which is huge. So let me go ahead, do another really cool transition where I snap my fingers, and then you're going to be seeing the old lights that I've been using for all this time. Let's go. That's better. So this is with the new lighting, and this is the old lighting that I was using. So again, I was using Neewer. It was a model ZC10S. You can see it on the back here. It has the same feature where it has these little sliding things that are in and out. Oh wow, I lost focus for a second. Unfortunately, they're not compatible with these, but I do actually have some somewhere that I can attach new ones into this. So the cords are pretty similar in length. I would say that the new ones that I got are just a little bit longer. This is an all-in-one, so you don't actually get to unscrew this. And the tripod, you have to like kind of like twist to keep it on. And this is it at full length, and it doesn't even go above the camera. So obviously, these newer ones that I got are going to be a lot better whenever it comes to moving them around. These are more meant for tabletops. These are more meant for actual production behind tripods for cameras, which is huge. And it's nice because the new ones that I got are actually more powerful. Now, there aren't many cases where I'll actually need more powerful lighting, but if I decide that I want to set up my configuration differently and be sitting further away from the camera, I'll have lights that can reach me still, so that'll work out pretty well. So now that I have these two extra lighting bits here, which is funny, one of these actually lost its white light box, but I still have the colored ones around, I can do something like this. There, I have a few different color palettes that I can use, yellows, reds, and blues. I might be able to mix and match them if I decide to use both lamps at the same time, but I can add a little bit more flavor to the backgrounds of my videos. So instead of just having the warm, bright, unchanging light, I can add different intensities to this, give it different colors, and just add some variety, which I'm looking forward to. And of course, if I ever decide that I want more of a bluish or reddish or yellowish tint, I have my new main ones that I can use for these lights. This is why I never throw away boxes, because I just searched for like 3 minutes and managed to find all of these, the old guidebooks for my old Neewer ones. And turns out my old Neewer ones actually did have ballpoint turners. I just never really noticed it. The difference in price, I'm pretty sure that the ones that I bought, the Neewer ones, were like maybe $25, maybe $30, and these ones are about $40. If you were buying lights for the first time, you'll see something super basic and simple. I think that the Neewer lights absolutely did the job fine for me for well over a year at this point. I even use these in basic day-to-day life. I would just use them to keep my room lit or to add extra lighting if I was ever doing any cleaning. So overall, these are fantastic. But if you're looking for something a little bit more professional, something that's a little bit more versatile that can do more than just set up on top of a desk, the ones that I got, EB, Zoom, something, whatever bullshit, I don't fucking know, I'm not sponsored, I don't give a shit. Those are also really good as well. So really it comes to a matter of how much versatility do you want. At the beginning, I didn't need the versatility, so I got these, but now I need more versatility, I got these. Overall, I'm pretty excited, pretty happy with my new lighting. I'm looking forward to being able to use them for my streaming at twitch.tv/sortacasual. I also have a VODs channel now, which I'll have linked at the very top of the description down below. So if you guys are interested in watching my past streams, you're welcome to go check that out down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and do not forget to keep it casual.